It's part of his proposal to overhaul the state's education system. Jerry Henry has more.
Daggett outlined a series of reforms for education, including what he calls a backdoor policy that allows failing students to earn high school diplomas, referring to the Special Review Assessment, or SRA. It's an alternative standardized test for students who fail the high school proficiency assessment 3 times.
In too many of these schools, the dropout rate is 25% or higher. Worse, of those who do graduate, nearly 20% statewide receive their diploma through the Special Review Assessment. We need a radical new approach to change our education system. And interestingly, the strongest pressure to do so is not coming from disgruntled suburban taxpayers or conservative ideologues, but from the people who live in the cities and know firsthand that their children are being shortchanged. It is coming from groups like the Black Ministers Council of New Jersey and the Latino Leadership Alliance, from political leaders like Newark Mayor Cory Booker.
At the heart of his reform effort, Daggett says he would do away with the current tenure system for new public school teachers.
We cannot afford to condemn our students to mediocre teaching or worse. I will submit legislation that calls for ending tenure for new teachers and replacing it with 5-year performance-based renewable contracts with merit pay opportunities, both for new hires and for those who have not yet received tenure.
However, the New Jersey Education Association says its current 3-year tenure system works just fine, and that going to 5-year contracts would make little difference.
These laws were passed years ago to protect teachers from unfair dismissal, from political patronage jobs that people wanted to give to their friends and relatives. Extending it from 3 to 5 years isn't going to change the fact that within the first 3 years you have the right to dismiss a teacher for whatever reason. If a teacher doesn't have the ability to do the job, they can be dismissed.
Daggett, who has a doctorate in education, also called for more choice in schools, mainly more new charter schools. The Independent says his single-digit poll numbers are due to his inability to get his message to the masses.
It's an interesting challenge of a little bit of chicken and egg. It's raising the money to get the visibility, but some people say, well, you got to have the visibility to raise the money. So it's a constant challenge. But we're getting there. As you know, we got a match last week of actually over $500,000. So little by little, we're building the war chest.
Jerry Henry, NJN News, Trenton.
Training students.